Alright guys, hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another SWG Legends video. It's been a while since I brought Hooba Muraka out here, so you know that he is still alive, thankfully. Let me just make sure I got a good... Alright, so, a couple things here. As you see, I got a Legends 8-month reward. It just tells you how long I've had this account for. And some of the stuff that's there. So let's just go over what could potentially be on the Legends 8-month reward. You guys have probably seen, some of you have probably been following me around 8 months, because I remember it started probably a little bit before Halloweenish time, but I really didn't start live streaming until around, probably a little bit before Halloween event, maybe around then. But you've seen some characters come and go. That's for certain. The characters you're going to see now are just going to just stay, and I think I'm not going to move around a lot with a lot of things and delete and do a lot of nonsense. Okay, so here is the stuff that you can get. Some of the cool things. I like they got these small table style one. Baby cold claw fishing tank and mysterious rug. I kind of like that. The mysterious rug, I believe, is a Mandalorian rug. The Figurin Dawn diorama, the monk greeter, the battle droid greeter, the Polywalk greeter. I think I have a few of those anyway, so I'm not gonna get those. I think I have at least one of each, or two of those three. Darth Vader statuette, I believe I have that as well. The air speeder I had at some point in time, but it got destroyed when I was doing some questing, so I don't know if I can repair it or not. But a lot of these things are whatever. Flight of the Veteran, I'm pretty sure I have that. But these are all the cool rewards that you can get, right? Exotic house plants. So you've seen, oh wow, they actually added all the rewards now for you. The one reward I want to get, because I never really picked it up, I'm going to get the mysterious rug, and I'll show you what the mysterious rug looks like. Oh, and I got a Legends 9-month reward too. How did that happen? Did I miss something? Or organizational data pad? I don't know what that is. I don't know what an organizational data pad is. That's quite interesting, so I'm actually going to pick it up. Alright, so let's find out what the organizational data pad is. Data increases your house capacity by 100 items. Oh, cool. This item can only be used once per structure and may only be claimed once per character. So that just shows you how long it's been played. And this was my favorite now. The rug bears a mysterious symbol seen on Boba Fett's armor. How cool is that? I like that rug. That's really a cool rug right there. My favorite rug in the game for certain. So, yeah, I guess it's been a while since I've streamed with Hooba, and now I get 2 nice rewards. Okay. So we're gonna move on, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna move on. We're gonna go to Tyrena, because that's where I'm gonna go. And yeah, I wasn't sure where I left off on Legends. I will be honest with you. You guys have seen my new entertainer in the previous video. If you haven't, go back to my channel. You will see who she, and I say she is, because it's a female entertainer. Though I don't know, I've played on her a few times, and she was cool. There was you know, and people are very generous in game, which is really cool. I always appreciate that. And she's made a few million credits, really easy and simple to do. I've also made a new medic. You'll get to see my new medic at some point in time, maybe this weekend. I made a new Jedi, and the new Jedi is freaking awesome. For the first time in a while, I've actually, and something I've wanted to do for a bit of time, is I made a Wookiee Jedi. I've never really, do I have expertise points now? Okay, I wasn't sure where I left off with this. I've always wanted to make a Wookiee Jedi, but because of the limitations of the clothing that the Wookiees have, I decided not to do one when I was back on live, and just made a human Jedi. Over time, you see me make other Jedi here, which is okay, I guess, for what it is. But the Wookiee Jedi is almost complete for everything that I want. I don't want to get into too much until I make him as powerful as I can, and then once I make him as powerful as I can, we'll definitely reveal him a little bit more. I am in 2 guilds right now. One of them here, and we'll just see this. I'm just gonna go. We're gonna go really quick here. One of them clearly here is Nova. You've seen me part of Nova. 3 of my characters are in Nova. The other 2 characters, which is my Ent and my Jedi, which is more roleplay type of characters, they are in a guild called Umbra. So what you see is what you get with Umbra as well. Umbra is also a very fun guild. Lots of roleplay, lots of events they do. Very active guild too, and becoming quite popular and quite large and very respectful. They are a strictly Imperial guild, so for me this is a little different, but it's cool. I really enjoy both guilds. Both of them have their flavor here. I also made a new trader, so we got to kill some Deflarians as well while we're at it. So let's go ahead and kill some of these Deflarian scavengers. I also made a new trader. The trader I made was a Twi'lek. I'm going to focus my trader on strictly Beastmaster type of stuff, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I gear up all my characters first. Once I gear up the characters, I'll put out some vendors, do some decorations in some places with this guy. And yeah, you're going to see him and you're going to be like, wow, that's really cool. And he will be a Beastmaster, which will explain, a little bit more about how to do Beastmaster stuff. I really had a thought about what I want to create here or what I want to create on Prophecy and with the Beastmaster, and I'm choosing here for now, just because the resources are a little bit easier to get on Legends. Over time, though, maybe I'll do something on Prophecy, though I use more for my trader for sales and resources on there. Maybe I could do a video about resources, I guess. We can show you how resources should be done. Alright, so Hooba's is having a hard time here, trying to kill some Deflarian scavengers. He is trying to find some clues from these Deflarian scavengers. So once I get to a certain level, I had a Jedi, I got him to 90 over the weekend. I had a medic, I got him to 90 over the weekend. My new trader, I basically just created a brand new one, was 90. An entertainer was a brand new one to 90. The reason why over the weekend last weekend was because they were doing double XP weekend. Yay. Double XP weekend is done though, so I am not playing double XP now. I didn't want to play Hooba during a double XP weekend because I wanted to get the full experience of the quest out of him. I feel that he is going to be one of my 2 mains, with my Jedi being the other main. So Hooba is going to have a lot of, look, I'm going through a lot of quests and I'm getting a lot of badges and doing a lot of fun things. Though his main focus will be in bounty hunting, but he still has a lot of work to go. Whereas my Jedi doesn't have a lot of work to go. I was fortunate enough to be able to buy a lot of things for him. And he's been getting very lucky lately with some of the stuff that he's been getting. So I'm kind of happy about that. I guess maybe it's some sort of luck with this character. I don't know. I'm cool about that. If that's how it works out, cool. Wow. See, if Hooba's having no luck, and I hate it when you have no luck, because it just makes things a lot more difficult. So, for example, he's killing these Deflarian scavengers, and he can't find. There we go. Can't find anything. Good grief. All right. So that's one piece, but we also have this legacy. So we have that. Oh, so that was just part of legacy. That's all that was, really? Huh? I didn't know that. Okay. Cool. Alright, so now I'm probably getting lots of junk loot. The other thing I'm getting here is probably lots of, Chronicles. Chronicles are, I'm not a fan of Chronicles, but I guess I'll show you guys how to do Chronicles at some point in time, because it's only fair that we do that. And when that happens, cool. Definitely going to have to do some heroics with Hooba. I've done heroics on Prophecy with some great people there, mostly the CSRs. but they're freaking awesome to play with, and they have everything down pat. So I'll probably do some heroic videos with them too, over time, over the weekend. Um, so yeah, uh, we'll get to that in a few minutes in another video. For now, let's focus on Legends though. All right, so here I am on Legends, and going through the motions basically here of making sure that, hey, I got everything I need. So now we got to recover some data access cards. Where are these data access cards? How do you get them? Who has them? So there's some communications posts for the Deflarians. I think we got to be very careful about how we're getting around here. Mainly because I think that we're getting into a spot where we do have, you see this? These are probably meat lumps. So you don't want to get you don't want to get attacked by the meat lumps just yet. Though you will be coming back here in due time. So here is your recovered data access cards. You have to kill a bunch of Deflarian guards. Good news is they're green now, so I will be starting to get some XP out of this. I think typically what happens is like the first 5 you get everything, but then like the last one you're kind of that's it. Yes, it is very early in the morning, by the way. I started this a little after 5:30ish or so in the morning. Got some good rest last night, I guess. It's a much needed rest. The past 2 days have been like a lot of resting for me, so I really wanted to make sure I got the right rest and not like overexert myself lately and exhaust myself. The reason for that is because I've been having some severe neck issues, and so I may not be on as much as I used to be because I'm trying to reduce the time I'm spending in front of a computer. I will be going to orthopedic doctor within a couple weeks. That will potentially lead me into a right path. So what my next steps are, I don't know if it's going to be physical therapy, if it's going to be sitting in a neck brace for 6 to 8 weeks, or if I'm going to have surgery. I'm looking to avoid the surgery first, but we'll see. So we'll know. But again, reducing the time I'm spending in front of a computer, because I am spending 8+ hours a day in front of the computer for my job, and then probably when I play Legends, I spend 8+ hours more here, and that becomes a bit of a hassle for me. So, regardless, still beyond the point of this game. We are trying to find data access cards now, and if we can find a data access card, then cool. We have to be careful. See, here's where we're probably gonna have a hard time. See, this is where I'm gonna have a hard time. The last one's gonna be the tough one, right? I knew it was gonna be. All right, so yeah. Let's see if I can see what Hooba says. Fugitive from Wanderhome, Nova. There you go. So he's still in Nova. Love the fact that Hooba's on Nova. All right, so there's a communicator here. Here's your communicator. I don't think there's much else on the communicator you gotta get. Other than click the button. Cool. And you can investigate another Deflarian camp, which I think is exactly the same one that I was just at. I can't be certain. So here's another Deflarian camp. I forgot exactly what this one does. It's just another camp. I don't think there were any NPCs around here. I think this is just one where you just go in here. Yeah, Okay, so you got the equipment, enforcer. So we got some enforcers here and some equipment stuff. So let's take everything out. So there we go. This guy's getting to where he needs to get to here. There's some medical equipment too, so you're gonna have to defeat a lot of these NPCs in the area before you get this medical equipment. Just because they might respawn quick too. That's the other problem you might have. So be aware to respawn if you have it. I really do need a rifle, so I'm gonna have to make sure I get the right Tuscan rifle. That will be for later on. I might even have one on me right now. I'm not sure. So I could potentially I can RE it with my trader. I'm saving my traders for Beastmaster stuff for last, but just to even show you how to make a 60-point pet at some point, right? Because that's what a lot of people are always interested in. A lot of people don't even know how to make a 60-point pets. You know, they buy these ISOs, they buy these hydros, they buy all this equipment, and you know, they're like, oh yeah, I'll make a 60-point pet, and then like they mess it up. I've done it before. so just so you know, I have done it before. Alright, so we got 2 more enforcers we got to take out. But yeah, Hooba will at least have a pet for attack purposes only, just as a kind of a nuisance, I think. I'm not going to make him full-fledged Beastmaster, because obviously there's a lot of other skills that Hooba's going to need when it comes to bounty hunting. So there we go, and last piece of medical equipment. Cool. So now we can return to Sinus. So we'll go return to him, who should be in Tyrena. And then he'll send me on a couple other missions. I forgot exactly what the missions were. Oh, the light's coming out. It's 6 o'clock and the light's coming out. Sweet. Nice. It's just, like, literally within 10 minutes, it went from dark to light outside. I like that. It's been getting lighter earlier, and it's been getting darker earlier, too. Oh, I got a package for delivery today? Huh. Sweet. Okay, I'll take that. Okay. Sweet, nice. I got some package for delivery. I didn't even realize it. All right, that's nice. That's always nice. That's always a very nice thing. I ordered something online, and I wasn't expecting it to come this early, but it showed up pretty darn quick. And it's a FedEx package, so I don't know if I got to be home today or not. I guess we'll find out. See if they leave it, or if I got to sign for it. Alright, let's go return to the Sinus guy. Nice, thank you. And we are level 49. So we'll go to speak with Cora. I feel like Cora had some extra stuff for me, right? I think she was around the area. So we're level 49. It's kind of where I want Hooba to be. Ideally, when you finish Legacy, you're supposed to be between 50 and 55 when you finish Legacy. Looking at how this is going, it's probably going to be a little bit more than that, because we still have like a whole, like, I would say more than half of this planet left to go. And then we still got Talus too. And Talus has a lot. So let me just see some of the stuff that we have here. Alright, cool. I don't need power crystals. I don't need some of this stuff I don't need. So just got to make sure you delete some stuff. Sorry, Cora. I missed you. I really shouldn't miss you, but I missed you. Alright, let's talk to Cora. What do you want me to do?
New mission received.
So we return to the Deflarian camp. All right. So let's go back to. So here are some bag resets and all that stuff. I'll show you how you make. So I'll be making lots. So everyone's aware. Some of the things I'll be doing with pets is I will not only be making 60-point pets, but I will also be making entertainer pets. And so for entertainers that want cheap pets, I'll be making them and selling them. Those should be fairly easy to do. You don't need 60-point pets. You just need something, just to stand by you if you want those dancing pets or whatever. I will also be making mounts. Mounts absolutely don't need anything. They don't get affected by any stats, so you just make a regular pet and you make it into a mount, and that's it. Those will be the easier ones to make, I think, and I'll show you how to do those too. But eventually I'll show you how to do 60-point pets as well. For now, let me get through Hooba first, because he is my last character here to get to 90. Everyone else is at 90, and I really want to get him to 90 and make sure that he's set for our next event, which will probably be the Halloween event eventually. At least as far as I know, which will probably be in a few months. Wow, I can't believe I've been playing this game for almost a year now. Wow, years gone pretty quick, guys. I gotta say, holy cow. Yeah. I just gotta look back at my videos and just see how far along I come within a span of a year. Maybe it hasn't been exactly a year, but it's been close to it. Wow. And just to see what other characters I've had in this time, because there's been a lot. Track the courier. Oh, this is the track the courier BS. This freaking thing. Oh, there's a courier. Okay. So now what we have to do is we have to follow this guy. Ignore everything else. Follow this guy. This thing is really, but don't stay too close to him, because if you stay too close to him, he will get triggered, and he will basically just like disappear and run off, and you're gonna have to wait for him again. I thought I got triggered there. I don't want to trigger him off, but you basically have to follow him, and he swims across here, right? He swims across the lake, but you don't want to get too close to him. You get too close to him, he's gonna see you. He's gonna know he's being followed. I would say just see, look what he's doing. He's slowing down, even like, wow, he's a slow swimmer. Ironically, it's like you know what bunker he goes to, but you really should. So yeah, that's what you gotta watch out. Here's your courier, the Deflarian courier. You saw him; he showed up there. So you gotta be aware of where he goes. It's gonna say intercept the courier now. So we did what we had to do, right? Gonna say intercept the courier. Intercept the courier. Cool. So I am intercepting him. Right, so there's that. Okay, so now we gotta locate and speak with Donovan. Donovan's down here. You probably at the Deflarian guards. You gotta be careful though. For the most part, you shouldn't have to worry too much about it. But let's go speak with Donovan. He's down here. He'll probably tell you to take out some of these guards now. Cora sent me. And you want a henchman, underboss, key, get all that nonsense. So here's your henchman that you got to take out. So start taking out the henchman, take out the underboss, get the key. The key, I forgot what a key is. It's somewhere around here. It's a pretty easy place to find a key. I forgot exactly where the key was, but it's around here somewhere. Henchmen are all over here. And once I'm done with this video, I might just go get myself some breakfast and a coffee, because it's been a while since I've done that. Alright. You don't know where the key is. You don't know where anything else is at this point in time. So you have to search for the key, which is going to be the fun part. There's an underboss, and then there's Vrinos, which I don't know where Vrinos is. So I think you got the underboss in one area and the henchman on another. This is a guard. So here's Vrinos. You get the key from Vrinos. Pretty simple NPC boss to take out. Just try not to aggro anything else. And then we got the underboss. Where is the underboss? Here is your underboss too. So your underboss is right here too. So these guys are all just right here. They're literally right there for you. How cool. We return to Donovan. He should help us out, and I think he tells us to return or something. And then we return to Cora. We have now secured Donovan and given him his release. And now we go back to Cora. Now we can probably do the shuttle if we wanted to, or we could just take the long way. So let's take the scenic route. Let's see what else we got in here. Nothing crazy, right? Some stuff you'll be able to sell. Lots of junk loot. I have a ton of junk loot. I don't know what I would make with the junk loot anymore. I have most of my stuff, but I guess I could probably make a few other suits in case I need to. So I leave my junk loot alone, or if anyone ever needs something, you know, I always say, oh, I got you covered, you know, I can make something for you really quick, especially a guildie. So, yeah. So Hooba is now returning to Cora. Cora's still pretty far away. Here's where the little trick comes about on Legacy. You're going to return to Cora. She's going to give you your XP. She's going to give you everything you need. And what's going to end up happening here, and this is going to be a crappy situation, but what's going to end up happening here is that you won't get like anything. Like you think you're done with Legacy. And this is where people really like have a hard time to go, oh, I'm at level 50 or I'm at level 49. What do I do next? Legacy is not continuing. Tell people, and this is what you do, you just tell people that, yeah, you can continue Legacy by just talking to that same NPC, and then you'll move on to potentially another part within that same city. I think there's at least a few more parts in Tyrena here, so we're going to continue on with those. It's not necessarily the best or the worst stuff to do, but it'd be kind of cool anyway. All right. So we're going pretty good here today. My Facebook page said Hooba Muraka did not get any new likes this week. Come on, guys. No, it's all right. All right, so Hooba is having some fun here. So is there anything else you need me to take care of for you? No, the scavengers are bothersome. Can you skip? So, okay, so we get rid of some scavengers again. So let's get rid of some scavengers. Make sure you get rid of this. So we'll get rid of some scavengers. These are investigators. So here are some more of your scavengers. They're all around the area. She just wants 15 of them gone. So I would say just get rid of them. You know, I don't think there's going to be a nothing found. They always count. I should feel really good today, guys. This is why I'm live streaming. Typically, I would just be like, whatever. You know, I woke up early, and now I actually feel better early, but I've been feeling worse later, towards like the day, evening. But anyway. I'm just going to remind myself not to sit down for a long period today. Maybe get to something else later on after this. If I can. Well, I didn't get a chance to loot this guy because of the fact that he got too far. We're almost there, though. Lots of scavengers here. These are rebel commandos, rebel commando, rebel sergeant. I'm not a rebel. I am an imperial. So you get to see a side of things. And yeah, you'll see two different. Oh wow, these rebels are actually helping me. Why are they helping me? Won't be helping me. Huh. Actually, I don't mind if they help me. Cool, whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to access this corpse. There we go. I can access it. Whatever. If they help me, you know, I'm not gonna complain. But oof, gonna have to definitely delete like stuff like red wiring. I don't keep stuff like that around anymore because it doesn't do anything. Like that's like more like junk. I have a whole bunch of that lying around from like my previous characters, so like if I needed them I can grab them, but those are things that I just don't want. Maybe I can use them for decoration purposes or something, but it's really made no sense, at least for me. Here's probably your last Flareon scavenger you're gonna take out. Now here's where the trick's gonna come about. You're gonna go back and talk to this Coral girl. See? But now you have nothing. Now you legitimately have nothing. You don't know what to do. So here is where stuff like, look, you got this, and then you got the mark of a hero. So you can do one of those two, right? Or, and from what he told me, we think we know where the hijack chick is hijacked. So you got to go back and talk to her, but it doesn't tell you that. So make sure you do that. So we got another investigation of the Flareon camp. There's a crashed ship there, apparently. So you have to go back and talk to her, even though it doesn't tell you to talk to her. This is a little bug. And this is not just something that happens on Legends. This is something that's happened in Legacy overall with since live. Like this has been there for that long. So just so you are aware, it's not a Legacy issue. This is it's not a Legends issue. This is a live issue. So we got some mechanics we got to take out here, and some security guards. So you'll be here for a little bit of time. Sometimes you got to have a hard time finding these guys. These are a little bit more difficult, I think. At least in my opinion, they are. So you gotta pick them off. Because the mechanics are on one side and the guards are on another. I think you end up coming back here, if I'm not mistaken, or you go to another crash ship. I'll have to try to remember what the next thing is here. Yeah, I think the mechanics are a little bit harder to find. Secure. See, there's bodyguards. See, those are not guards. They're not security guards. They're bodyguards. So you got to be careful what you're doing here. Because, like, you might not. See, these are security guards. These are the ones you want to take out. They're all on this side. So you got. Then you're gonna have. So you got to go on two different sides here. So this is where things get a little tricky. I've been trying not to press the map button for you guys. I don't want you guys to like say, oh, you know, I want you guys to experience as much as I can. But sometimes you got to be careful where you're going with these NPCs. So, but you're gonna get a lot of. I think the next part of the quest is going to be kind of more of a click on things and kill some bodyguards and kill the main boss. I think that's how it goes. So just be aware that's probably what's going to be next. Mechanics are very easy. They're around. Let's see, I got a I lucked out. I got a mechanic and security guard right at the same spot. Hoping to finish this right before. Perfect. Hoping to finish this right before 7 o'clock, and this is probably what's going to end up happening. Cool. All right, here's a security guard. A lot of security guards you got to take out. Mechanics are 2 mechanics and 3 more security guards. So. Be 2 more security guards here. These should be your last 2 security guards. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now the fun part's going to be finding those two mechanics, I guess. Probably on the other side, because a lot of security guards around. So here's a mechanic. Hope try to take him out. And there should be one more mechanic you can take out. I don't want a security guard, I want a mechanic. Where is he? There's another mechanic. Alright, and after this, it's probably going to tell you, I don't know if I go back or if it just tells you click on things. Start clicking on things and getting them, and then, yeah, there you go. So you got to click on some weapon cache stuff. So here's a weapon container. You got to find all the weapon containers in the area here. There's 5 of them. Though I thought that was one, but it doesn't seem like that's one. And that's not one. Huh. Ah, here's a weapon container. They look a little different. Okay. There should be 3 weapon containers here. We want to take out the bodyguards. There's 4 bodyguards right here. Video output is low, not surprise. Okay, that happens from time to time. Sometimes that happens for me, but I know for some of the people that are watching, it doesn't really necessarily get low for them. So if you are watching, cool. If I'm not lagged or delayed, awesome. If I am, I do apologize. I've never been able to fix this in over a year's time. I tend to. Some people, what they say is, try to stream on a different computer. It really does help, connect things up. But I don't like doing that. All right, so we got 2 more of these weapons containers. There's one. Actually, we got 3 more weapons containers. I think there's one in here. I want to say there's one here. There's this guy. That's for certain. Gotta take him out. Where's the last weapon container? Man, it's gonna be one of these, isn't it? I thought there was one in here. Let's see. That's not a weapon container? You're a weapon container. Ah, there you go. Cool. Got it. Huh. Funny. Alright, we'll return to Cora. See what she says now to me.
Mission accomplished. New mission received.
So we'll go return to Captain Jark, or as I call him, Captain Jerk. We'll see what he wants. Yeah, I'll probably get a little bit above 50 on this. This might be the last leg of this part of Tyrena. So if it is, cool. I got all these Arabush tiles. I don't need this wanted Rodian wanted poster. Data disk, I don't want that either. So there's some stuff I don't need here. I'm saving the Arabush tiles for another time because I'm trying to get the collections done on my Wookiee first, so my Wookiee Jedi. But I've gotten pieces for both my guys, so. Alright, here's Captain Jark. What does Captain Jerk want me to do?
New mission received.
Intimidate ragtag thugs, so I don't like doing this just because it kind of it's like go out there and do one thing. I'm like, really, just one? But we have some ragtag thugs over here. I seem to remember this was a different part on this quest. I don't remember exactly what it is. I don't remember if you have like now after you do this you have to like take out thugs and other things. There we go. Investigate the meeting site. There's easy enough. Is this the meat lump part? I don't remember this is the meat lump part now or not. I don't remember what this is. Right next to a city too. Ah yes, here it is. Here is one. 8 ragtag mercenaries, so we gotta figure out the mercenaries, so make sure you focus on just the mercenaries here. Because you might have more than just mercenaries around here. You might have some thugs and mercenaries. I also think there's a named NPC around here somewhere. I can't be certain, but be careful. If you have stuff that does AoEs, just be very careful, because you don't want to AoE everything. So, for example, this thing, it's called Burn. It's a pretty big AoE that gets everything. You don't want to AoE the crap out of everybody. So there's the Flarian agent. So that's what I think it is. The agent is what you end up taking out next. There's a few agents, and then after that, there's like a named NPC you take out. So, now I could, if I wanted to, do that. See, look what he just did. Look what this guy just did. He literally went over there into the agents. I don't want to shoot the agents because I know I'm going to need them later on. So, and there's Jory. So those are the guys that you don't want to take out. See, there's more agents. We want to focus on the mercenaries before we focus on the agents. That's nice junk loot. Agent. There's some mercenaries. Cool. We got 3 more mercenaries. All right. So here is a mercenary, and here is another mercenary. Here is another mercenary. And here's one more mercenary. So we want to kill 2 Deflarian agents. So we got one right here. Remember I was saying let's try not to kill the agents. So we got one right here. So here's a Deflarian agent if we want it. If we want to take him out. There's another one around somewhere. Here's another Deflarian agent. And Jory's around here somewhere. I don't know exactly where he's around. I just saw him before. But he hasn't been taken out yet. He's not Jory, is he? No, he's an agent. He hasn't been taken out yet. I know he's around here somewhere. Where is he? There he is. There's Jory. We got Jory. Alright. This should be almost getting towards the end of Tyrena, I think. I can't be certain. I don't remember exactly how much of Tyrena there is, but... yeah, if I gotta be home between 12 and 3-ish for my package, I guess I'll stay home. Maybe I'll do another live stream around then. Will you go back and return the jerk? Thanks, jerk. I call him jerk. Jerk. So here is Jerk. I mean Jark.
Mission accomplished.
There we go. Ah, I got the lightning cannon. Sweet. So I have one more request. If you feel up for it, it actually tells you.
New mission received.
So now we take out 15 ragtag thugs and mercenaries. This is what I remember. By the way, I got an expertise point here. So where am I going to go with this expertise point? I don't know. I guess trap area effect would be nice, but hold on one second. I don't know just yet. What else did I want to do here? I did want to get into bounty hunting specialization. Nothing in rifle damage yet, huh? We're going to do constitution. Extra constitution on this guy, give him some nice nice shielding, we'll call it, right? Some nice armor. We want to make sure Hooba's armored up as good as he can, because if he's going out bounty hunting, I don't want him to get killed easily against other players, because that's what we're trying to avoid. Hooba's been pretty decent with this, but you know how it goes. Alright, so you want to take out mercenaries, so he's got mercenaries next. Awesome. See, here's the other thing that I had. This is awesome. I love this. I love this thing. This you're gonna love this thing. This bleeding trap is the most amazing thing. Now it's an AoE, but it's one of the most amazing things because it really does a lot of damage really quick. It's something that you want to do like right off the bat if you're like going on a bounty hunt, because it really like traps you, and then you kind of like, I guess the thing that you want to do is you want to get some distance between you and your player or your bounty, whatever bounty you want to do. But that is kind of one of my favorite things because it does so much damage. Here are some thugs. I need mercenaries. Oh no, actually I need thugs. Ironically enough, I need thugs. So let's do this. This. Okay. This will definitely get me a lot of... Oh, oh wow, I thought I was going to take it off. I was killing mercenaries before I was killing thugs. Too funny. The thugs may not be defined. Yeah, you never want to really pop off your shields too early unless you know you can do a lot of damage. So like if you don't do a lot of damage, I would say do as much as you can, and then pop off your shields later so you're harder to kill later, so you get some extra hits in. That's typically what I do with my bounties, but some people like to pop off their shields earlier. And when they do that, that's all fine and dandy. The only problem that you have with that is that you're wasting your shield. So like if you're getting to the point where the guy's action's down and all that good nonsense, then what happens is they might be able to kill you earlier if you don't have your shields available. If you have your shields available for later, they may not have to kill you. They may not be able to kill you. So and they may not have their abilities available to them either. So that is just a lot to think about when bounty hunting. Haven't been bounty hunting obviously yet. We will get there. I definitely want Hooba to be a funny bounty hunter. Let's just say a funny one. I'll probably get trash talk with the bounty hunts, that's fine. Some more thugs. Gotta take out the thugs. Not a lot of thugs around, so they're starting to respawn now, which is kind of what I'm expecting. Now we have to wait for the thugs to actually respawn. I think after this, I thought this was the last piece, but it's definitely, I think there's still one more spawn after this. which I think is the stuff for the meat lumps. Or at least part of the meat lump stuff. Alright, so now we gotta eliminate 10 mercenaries. Should be easy. Don't need the chance cube. These are dumb. See, these are things I don't like. They just take up so much inventory room. I just tried deleting. Wow, that was some lag. Alright, so now we're gonna take out some mercenaries because we need to take them out. Cool. You got some nice mercenaries to take out here. Oh, I don't want the thugs. I don't need to take out the thugs either. Somehow that triggered off. Somehow the thug got triggered off. Mercenaries. Now we gotta go find all the mercenaries somewhere around. Yeah, of course, I'm getting more thugs and mercenaries now, right? Ah, darn it. Still gonna have 3 more mercenaries to take out, so after this, if I can find them, there's your 3 mercenaries you're gonna need. Nice. See, I have no action here, so that kind of stinks too. So I'm definitely gonna need, you know, some more stuff for action cost reduction and all that fun nonsense. Alright, we should be able to go back to Jark. Here. We don't need one of these. These are stupid. I think toolkit is... Okay, cool. Nice. So we got some more junk loot, which I'll end up getting into one of my homes eventually here. Yeah, it's just about the right time for me. Cool. I don't know what the next part of the quest is. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Hooba is very excited here.
Mission accomplished.
After a few days, Commander Tal and Duba Gorfal, or called Duba Gooba, as you've heard it before in the past, was concerned about citizens disappearing. Perhaps you could talk to him. Alright, cool. Awesome. So I think that's it. I think we're going to end it here today. It's been a bit of less than an hour. Not bad for Tyrena. I enjoyed that. So cool. Maybe I'll get another video out today or tomorrow with Hooba. We'll see how that goes. Taking my time with him a little bit as I gear up the other characters, play a little bit more. Also got my characters gear up on Prophecy as well, and there'll be something special with Prophecy coming up very soon, so just be aware of that as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video on Legends. You know, keep following me. Hit that like button if you enjoy my videos. Go ahead, leave a comment if you have any comments or questions. You can, you know, I always try to answer as much as I can. Sometimes I miss some of you guys if they're, you know, if they're just comments that just really don't mean anything, you know. But if you have a specific question, I typically tend to answer, whether it's about a server or a style of gameplay or anything else. Or if you have a certain request for me that you want me to do something in game, cool, I can show you how to do that. So yeah, on top of that, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification to know when I go live. Go ahead, subscribe to my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you want to donate to me, there's also a donation button up there. You're more than welcome to do that. Not necessary. I do this for fun, for my entertainment, and for yours. But always would be cool to be pay to be played a video game, but not necessary. So yeah, until then, till the next one, may the force be with you, and I will see you at the next one. Take care, everybody.